What's up, guys? I'm IFBB Pro Shanique Grant, and I'm making a comeback to the stage, but this time in a different division. So before my workout, I love to use Vasoblast. This is our non-stim pre-workout. One of my favorites, tastes delicious. And for me, I'll do 2 scoops because it doesn't give me those jittery feelings. Sometimes when I do eat my meal, which is a lot of carbs, I still need at least 50 more grams in liquid carbs to keep me going through my workout. I don't feel any hunger, which is the best feeling. As soon as I have 1 sip, I am good. EAAs are so important for any type of training. Doesn't matter if you're working out or going for a run. It keeps you hydrated, keeps you fueled, and keeps you right on track. I have 1 scoop of this. And then lastly, you've gotta have creatine monohydrate. Creatine monohydrate does not bloat, for those who always say that creatine does bloat you out. Just gotta make sure you get the right one. And for this, I will only have 10 grams, which is 2 scoops here.
Homer, yeah.
Just a little bit extra. And we're good. Okay, guys, my warm-up set is always abductors seated. This is the new machine from Glute Builder. It's called Glute Builder. I'm so sorry. From Glute Builder. And I love the angle because it does force you to focus primarily on the glutes. So when you push out, you feel nothing but the contraction in your glutes, opposed to sitting up straight like this, like normal ones. You don't have to think about putting a lot of emphasis on your glutes. It's already placed like that when you push out and with when you're angled on this machine. Oh my gosh. Oh. Hey, you gotta push yourself. All right, guys, so next I'm doing hip thrusts on the amazing Glute Builder. This machine I actually like a lot because I can focus a lot more with my feet elevated higher. I can focus more on my hip thrust and push my glutes up higher than usual. So I really love my feet not too far away from the ending of the platform, but just angled up high enough. Get myself in here a little more adjusted. So with this entire movement, I like to slowly descend about 2-3 seconds and then push all the way up. Now, when you're flat, your feet are flat on the ground, you don't really get that extra push up high where you're contracting your glutes even more. This is a game changer and I love it. Oh. All right, guys, so I know everyone loves doing the standing kickbacks on cables, but I have loved to do kneeling donkey kicks. This has been a game changer for me because it hits my glutes that much better. Everyone's different, but this one works for me. So I'll put the cable, connect it, Start with a decent weight. Then I'm just slightly bent. You can go down if you want on your elbows, but I just like to just be on my hands. It's easier for me. Then I have my leg, fire hydrant, and kick right out. Jesus. So comparing women's physique training to wellness training is pretty simple. So I don't train upper body anymore. It's been about 4.5 years I haven't trained upper body, and I primarily train lower body 4 times a week now in wellness training. It's hard. It's honestly harder than women's physique leg training. It's very humbling, but it's also extremely rewarding too. All right, guys, so the seated leg curl is one of my favorites for hamstrings because I can focus on both my hamstrings contracting versus a lying leg curl. So here, I really enjoy making sure that this is all the way up. A little complication. Place this secure in my quads, and how I like to descend down, go all the way down, squeeze 1, 2, and then I like to control the weight all the way back up and down again. I feel my hamstrings so good with this, and of course the ISO one that we're gonna do after this. But here, my favorite tempo for this, make sure we lock it in the quads. And as I descend down, I like to hold for a good 2 seconds and then slowly go back up. Here I'll do 15 reps for 4 sets. 2 working sets. Let's get it. Oh. Okay guys, we are doing the isolated hamstring curl. I love to isolate each body part that I do. So here, I like to do a good tempo on this. Get a good squeeze up. Make sure I have my calf a little on the outer pad. And then I go down, but I like to keep my hand more on the opposite side so I have more to pull on. I feel it works better for me. I always try it out. It doesn't hurt to try new things out, but go up, squeeze, and descend 2 or 3 seconds, back up, get a good squeeze, and down again for 12 reps. The intensity for wellness training is very specific because I'm training to make sure every single part of my leg pops out. Even my calves have to be popping too. So it's a lot more time and attention. TUT to the death of me. I love it. It is really, really more bringing out the definition of my legs, my glutes. I feel like I have to really have that mind-muscle connection that much more than when I was training in women's physique. Of course, I train upper body, lower body, but it's a different kind of mentality, and it's really hard to describe, but it's different for every single division. You need to focus on certain body parts to bring them out more because it is more of a focus for how you place, basically. As for with my upper body changes, my upper body has decreased significantly, but it's needed for this division, and I'm happy about it. I love the way I'm looking. I love that I transitioned properly. It took 4 years, but we're here now and we're rocking with it. Advice for my inspiring competitors, guys, listen. You need to invest in the right kind of coach. You need someone who cares about your success, your longevity in this sport, and really wants to see you on stage shining. Along with that, just make sure you have the right circle, because your circle is going to calm you down when it comes to prepping, show day, off season. They're going to make sure that you are on the right track. Just remember to be all in.